Hello everyone, this is Angie at Chicken Scratch. Thanks so much for joining me. Tonight I'm sharing this adorable fall gift box made with the box template 126 and the brand new Fun for Fall bundle. Isn't this little scarecrow just the cutest? This box is perfect for gift giving and you can fill it with candy, tea, small gifts, or even ribbon. As always, you'll find the free printable over on my blog tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and it will include the measurements, the score lines, supplies, and the template. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss my weekly projects. And if you're watching this live, let me know if you can hear me. Looks like I'm seeing some thumbs up, so yay, there you guys are. Joanne, Katie, Joan, Lisa, Gretchen. And let me take this off my screen. Let's see. There we go. Y'all can see my desk. Where's my project? Look how cute. So I told you guys last week that we were going to be using the bundle. So stinking cute, right? Who doesn't love it? Oh my gosh. Fun for fall. So we are using, what, 75% of this? Lots of images on there, right? How are y'all doing? Okay, so let me post the link to the live Chick Candy, and then I'll show you that. Okay, there's the link for the live Chick Candy. Now let me hop over to YouTube really quick, and I will pin that link to the very top for you. It is so incredibly hot here. I bet a bunch of you guys are saying the same thing, right? It's crazy. I think tomorrow we're going to get a break though, so yay. Okay, let's see. I am on YouTube now and I have pinned the link so that you can find it. Now let me close that. Okay. What did I say I was going to show y'all? Oh, I know. The prizes. Where are they? They're behind me, right? Good afternoon. Ooh, my thing is tipping over. So if you're on Facebook and you saw the Chick Candy, I added something at the last minute. Hey, Margaret, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hey, Cliffy. How are you? Hi, Randy and Tracy. Hello to everyone, right? I don't want to miss a single person. Nancy, I believe you won something a few weeks ago, like a month and a half ago. Okay, so let me show you the prizes. Chick-a-majig, the first Chick-a-majig. I am trying to decide which color am I going to print these in now. Am I going to print them in pink or am I going to print them in turquoise? My new size is in pink and I don't feel like I can do them in the same color. So I was going to ask y'all, what do you think? And anyway, I'm going to be giving away one of these tonight. It is the first Chick-a-majig, not the second one. So option A is the Chick-a-majig. Option B is the basket of your choice. And the choices are, wait, let me put this back on here, is either the teeny tiny basket, fabric basket, or this poppy cotton fabric basket. I know, big difference, right? But hey, this one is so stinking cute. In fact, I have my little clips right here on my table because I just filmed another sewing video. Okay, so that's A. This is B. C is a chick stand. D is designer series paper, and this is the timeless plaid designer series paper pack. Okay, so a full pack of paper. And then option E is this polka dot ribbon. And then option F is a last minute addition. I added in the festive tags kit. Okay, so those are the prizes. You do have to be present to win, and we will do this at the very end tonight. Now, downline girls, how many Chicks Paper Ink members do I have here? Do I have any? I haven't seen any yet. Hey, Vicky, there you are. Okay, so I see Vicky. Let's see. Anybody? I know, Margaret, I think you're still, let's see. Debbie says, where's the monkey basket? I gave up. He's stashed over there in the corner. He's in timeout, right? The reason I'm asking about my downline is because I was thinking about giving away live chick candy tonight to my team members, because I know Vicky won a few weeks ago. She won the poo basket, but like Stephanie's usually here, Kathy's here, Sarah's here, and none of them ever win. And I was like, well, and sometimes Debbie's here. If a bunch of y'all are here, maybe I could do a separate chick candy for my team. I got the link. Y'all just let me know if you're here. Oh, Lisa, you are too. So I do have a form for, well, I say I have the form. Do I have the form? So downline girls, here's the link. If there's only one name, well, I'm not going to do it, right? But if a couple of you guys do it, then I'm going to do it. Okay, so there's the link for just my team. Okay, inside here is some ribbon, some Stampin' Up ribbon, or these awesome Lori Holt buttons will also fit in there. So if you like to sew, or if you like to give gifts to people that sew, it will hold buttons. It will also hold candy and tea bags and all kinds of little things. So stinking cute, right? Okay, maybe I'll re-offer the monkey basket next week. I just got kind of tired of trying to give them away. Nobody wanted them. Okay, am I forgetting anything? I gave you the live prizes link. Yeah, so we're ready to get started, right? Like I said, we're using the Fun for Fall dies. Someone asked, did I place my pre-order for the new Stampin' Up catalog? I did. Yes, thank you for asking. I placed a really large order. It was probably the largest order I've placed in like a year and a half. But I am working full-time again, so I'm back in my office every day. I'm feeling much better. I think you guys can tell by my voice and all the things I've been doing lately. So yes, I did get my order in. It has not shipped. Do I do chick candy giveaways on your team meetings? I do not, only because I've not had team meetings. Everyone's online. And so there for a while, I was giving them away during the mystery stamping. And I could pick that back up again, right? Yeah. Hey, Stephanie. I think your sister's in town, right? Okay, let's get started. And we can chit chat at the very end as well. This project is made with box template 126. So it is, again, a box that we've already made before in the past. But I think maybe I can start making new box templates very soon. Okay, so I have a question for y'all. We're doing a lot of stamping. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stamp everything, and then I'll ask you the question. So, basic white cardstock. Again, you want to use your mat when you're stamping with these photopolymer images. You just get a much better. So Diana says, how do you win Chick Candy prize? You fill out the form, and at the very end, I copy all of the entries into Wheel of Names, and we draw the winners live. Yeah, I don't hardly have to do anything, right? You just fill out the form, and yeah, you enter to win. So the link is in the description. Okay, so that's the scarecrow. Next, we're going to do the hay bale. And then we're going to do the flag. Now, I'm a person, if you're not from the South, you probably don't say y'all. But I am from the South, so I do say y'all. In fact, we have this thing at the lake house that I always say, hey, y'all. And I say it like a lot. Like we'll be driving by somebody in the golf cart. I'll be like, hey, y'all. It's kind of my thing. In fact, I have a sign at the lake house that says it. So this, happy fall, y'all. It's right up my alley, right? I'm a chatterbox today. Can you tell I've had two Nespressos? I had to. Okay, that's, I'm assuming these are crows, right? I'm assuming, but I don't know for sure. So all the images today are from the Fun for Fall stamp set. Not using any other stamp sets. We don't have to, because this thing is, I mean, even the greetings. So thankful for you. Hoping your day is wonderful. Wonderful, not wonderful. And congratulations. And this is something to crow about. I love this set. I'm going to keep it forever. Just because, oh my gosh, that scarecrow is just so cute. Do I love all the mice? So, Miss Pooh Crafty Spot asked if I like the mice. Oh yes, the new mice set is right up my alley, right? Yes, I can't wait to get it. I did not ship my order fast because you guys can't even order it until September. Customers, I mean, downline and fellow demonstrators, you guys of course can pre-order it as of today. But I didn't spend the money on fast shipping because, well, like I said, I placed a very big order. That fast shipping would have been astronomical. Okay, so my question for y'all is, are you okay? Hey, Susan, how are you doing? I do remember that stamp set. Yep. Are y'all okay that I don't die cut these on screen? I went ahead and die cut these off screen because like you guys know, I do have electric die cutting machine, and it definitely saves on my arm, neck, back, and shoulders. So I hope it's okay that I went ahead and die cut them. There's no special instructions on die cutting them. They're not complicated ones. So here they all are. This is the only one that's, of course, not in that set. And I have that right here. Yeah, so hopefully y'all were okay with that. You're welcome to send me a message in the future and just say, hey, can you do the die cutting on screen? But since this is so much die cutting, I decided to just go ahead and do it in advance. Yeah, okay, so there is a lot of coloring. So if you guys need to grab a drink, it's going to be a few minutes, right? It's going to take a while. So I'm going to zoom in. Now, somebody remind me to zoom back out. Uh-oh, I'm zooming in the wrong thing. Let's see. Am I zooming in the wrong thing? No, hold on. Maybe I won't be zooming in. It's not working. What in the world? Okay, maybe I won't zoom in. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're going to color the scarecrow first because it's the most complicated. So I say, hey, let's tackle that one first. It's not complicated. Why did I say that? We're using lots of Stampin' Blend markers. So let's see. Let me turn these right side up. We're using Golden Glow, Hydrangea Hue, Cajun Craze, Smoky Slate, Crumb Cake, Barely Blush, Petal Pink, and Granny Apple Green. I'm going to start with Golden Glow. Put that there. Make sure I'm in the camera. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking. If you guys ask me a question or post something while I'm coloring, I am going to miss it. So I will ask you that if you're posting a question, maybe, or if you have a question, maybe wait until I'm done coloring because I'm kind of not going to be looking up, right? Or I guess I could look up, but I've got 2 pair of readers on, so I know it looks kind of silly, but I don't need this magnification all the time, just when I'm coloring. By the way, the doves, the babies are very big now, and any day now they are going to fly away. So I did not get attached to these guys this time, so I am watching them. I do look at them every morning. I check them out. In fact, today the mom or the dad actually left them unattended. I was like, whoa, what are y'all thinking? Now I'm going to do the hat up here. Okay, did I miss anything? Oh, yes, the straw. Oop, not the grass. Okay, I think I'm done with that, but who knows? Now I'm going to take the dark crumb cake and color this piece here. Now I'm going to use this again in just a minute, so I'm not going to put it in the basket or over there. Granny Apple Green is next. Yeah, there's some really cute stuff coming out with the online exclusives and the new mini catalog. New stamps, they make me happy. Uh-oh, I colored that the wrong color. Oh well, not the end of the world. Now we'll use Hydrangea Hue, and I'll just color both of these this color. And then up here on the hat, maybe we'll switch this up and do Granny Apple Green up here. Now Cajun Craze for his shirt under his overalls. If you live on a farm, overalls are kind of a staple. You have to have them, right? Brooke saw her orthopedic doctor today about her broken foot. All seems to be doing well. And even though it's still causing her some pain, he said she could start putting a little bit of weight on it if she wants. Next I'm going to use dark Barely Blush. And then I'm going to use light Petal Pink. Actually, I'm going to use this the small tip. And then I'm going to use dark crumb cake again for the hair. You could use light if you want, or even another color. I have to tell y'all that my office, I've been cleaning on my office a little bit every day. And okay, so we're done with the scarecrow and I didn't mess up. Yay! My office has not been this clean in years. I mean years, like probably 4 years, because it seems like one thing after another has been going on. And so I've been slowly but surely cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. And oh my gosh, I'm just so happy to not be ashamed for anybody to walk in. In fact, when Chase and Jessica came over the other day, I made them come down here and look at it. I was like, I've been cleaning. I was like a child, proud of my work, right? So what I did here, I don't know if you noticed, is I switched from using the small end, the pointy end, to the brush tip end, and that gives you a different look. So I don't know if you've noticed that, but one tip is lighter than the other tip. So instead of using the other marker, which is, what is this? This is the light, but it looks like I used the light in the dark, doesn't it? But I didn't. Y'all saw me. Okay, now we're gonna take the light crumb cake, and I can't remember. Yeah, I'm just gonna very lightly color the background of the flag. And you don't even have to do this if you don't want to. Well, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And I think I'm done with that. Now we got the birds, the crows to color, and then we'll be done. Oh, Bonnie says don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Okay, so I'm going to use the dark first. And then I'm going to use the light. And one more. And then we'll be done with the coloring. And I'm trying to remember, zoom back out, right? Oh wait, I got to do the beak. Okay. I am done coloring, and now I can zoom back out. How's that? A little bit further. Perfect. Okay, here's all of our images. I didn't forget anything, did I? Nope. Okay, these go back into their tray, and I will put them back here. Were y'all having some difficulty on Facebook? So this is our cardstock to make the box, and I do have the template here, which will be posted on my website tomorrow. So I'm going to get my Simply Scored scoring tool. So Shannon says there are no Halloween sets in the holiday catalog. All the Halloween stuff that we're going to get, it's already available now as an online exclusive. Oh, I forgot to color the stick on the flag, didn't I? Thank you. You're right. I used crumb cake for that one. You can use whatever color. I used the dark crumb cake. Actually, you know what? I may not have even colored it on my first one because it's a little, well, you can see I went out of the line. Maybe skip that, right? What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's not going to be any additional Halloween product because it's all online exclusives. So I don't know about doing the 12 weeks of Halloween. How am I going to do it? You guys got any suggestions? You know what I mean? Okay, on the 10 3/4 inch side, you're going to score at 1 1/4, 4 3/4, 6 inches, and 9 1/2. On the 6 inch side, you're going to score at 1 1/4 on both sides. Hey Kim, how are you doing? What are you picking up for supper? I think we're having leftovers tonight, which is fine by me. Okay, fold on the score lines. Let me remove this template. Or you know what? Let me make it a little bit smaller for now. Because as I cut it, then we'll reference it, right? Okay, so burnished with our bone folder. This is a pretty simple get her done box, right? So you're going to cut on all 4 score lines on both sides, and then you're going to angle cut those tabs. Okay, so if any of you guys purchased, so now I'm going to trim those tabs. So all 6 tabs I'm going to angle cut. If you ever purchased a mystery box from me in the past, we have, and I say we, but my husband has been filling 6 boxes. And I have a shelf that I added to our hallway right outside of my studio here. And I've put all retired product on that shelf. Isn't that nice? Just all of it. And he's been taking stuff from that shelf and putting them in boxes. So like, I think each box has like 6 ink pads, 2 packs of designer series paper, 2 paper pumpkin kits. So as soon as he's done, we only have 6, but they're gonna have a lot of stuff. So if you want, wait, I need my other one. Let's see. I want my Stampin' Seal Plus. If you want to be notified, send me an email at Angie@chickenscratch.com and I will give you first dibs. I could create a form, but I'm not sure how many of you guys are going to be interested. It's going to be a lot, and it's not really going to be cheap because it's going to be packed full. It's using the very large priority mail shipping box, and like I said, they're going to be stuffed full. Uh-oh. I'm wondering if I did something wrong there because that is not the right measurement. I hope I didn't mess up. Grr. I made this box last week, but then remember I told y'all that I just didn't have it in me to make it last week. Let's see. Does it fit? Oh, it fits. I didn't mess up. Sometimes if you cut on different trimmers, you get different measurements. Okay, so I'm going to take a circle punch and I'm just going to notch this out like that, okay? Now we're going to add the designer series paper. So Cliffy says, please just use the online products. You've watched the 12 weeks of Halloween since 2010. You know, Cliffy, thank you for saying that. And speaking of 2010, next month is going to be my 20-year blog anniversary. So I started my blog in August of 2006. So next month is going to be a special month for me. It's going to be all month long. So I'm going to be doing way more giveaways. Don't miss any of the lives. Yeah, because next month I'm going to be giving away a bunch more. Sherry says you could make a treat holder from the spiderweb dies. Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of things that we could do, but I just wonder, will the product be sold out? So there is a holiday catalog. They're not really calling it a holiday catalog. So I've done, so far this year, I've done 4. Did I do 4 Halloween projects? I did the boxes. So I did the Frankie, the Dracula, the pumpkin boxes, and then I did the folding album. I know I've done 3, right? Did I do 3 Halloween projects? Oh yeah, I did a Halloween project last week too, right? Yeah, so I've done 3, but you're right, that's not anywhere near 12. Okay, so let me ask you another question. if I couldn't do the 12 weeks, what do y'all think about 6 weeks? How's 6 weeks sound? Yeah, let me know. 6 weeks? Would 6 weeks make you happy? Yeah, because 12 weeks is kind of a long time. And the product is probably going to be completely sold out by the time we get through 12 weeks. Okay, I'm rattling, so I'm just going to start decorating this box now. I'm going to add liquid glue to the back of the Designer Series paper. This is the Golden Glow. This is that In Color, can't remember the name, In Color Gingham Gallery. I don't know. Y'all probably know better than me. It's like it goes, I see it, I saw it earlier, and then it just goes right out the window, right? I always say that it's because my brain is full. Like, new stuff comes in, it has to purge something. It's a revolving door up there. Stuff comes in and then stuff goes out. That may not be funny. Okay, 6 weeks would be acceptable. I just think that, you know, I mean, I love doing the 12 weeks, but the whole way that the catalog and everything is released, and the fact that there's no Halloween, I'm just kind of afraid, right? Okay, so now I'm going to re-notch the front of this box. Hey, Stephanie, are you still here? If you are, I found some new gingerbread man fabric last week. I haven't sent you a picture yet. Okay, so now I'm going to add this to the top, just with liquid glue. This is the Spotlight on Nature dies. Uh-oh, there's a little doomaflutchy there. I'm glad that you like this box. I just love it. I love the stamp set. Now, I don't normally do a lot of fall stuff. You guys know I'm more Halloween and Christmas. So I'm going to try to make another project or two because this set is so cute. There are other fall products, but like I said, I personally don't make a lot of fall stuff. I do need to make the blessing mix, but you know, it's July. So again, it just seems so early to be doing this. It's July. It's 110 degrees outside right now. The heat index has just been crazy. You cannot even breathe if you go outside. I should have used my adhesive sheets, but most of this is going to be tacked down with the other pieces of this. Our focal point, you know, we've got all of these other pieces, and so that's going to kind of hold down everything. So I'm not too concerned about getting a lot of glue on there. And I think the rest is going to be added with dimensionals. Carrie says, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Pretty please with sugar on top. Okay. For Mr. Scarecrow, I'm just doing one. By the way, if you guys are watching Big Brother, I am probably going to stop watching it. I'm kind of done with the whole mean people. I'm really over it. Like, I don't like people that are mean. I don't like bullies. And I'm not going to support a show that rewards people that are nasty and talk to people really mean. So, let me mute my watch. Sorry about that. Let's see. Do not disturb for 1 hour. Yeah, so Brooke and I both have decided that we're going to give it one more week. And if it continues, then we're done. We will maybe watch it again another year because it just is, I don't approve of the behavior. And I've said it before in the past, not that y'all want to talk about it, but I don't like Angela. I never have, I never will. And she's vile. Yeah, anyway. So I won't talk about that no more. But I just had to tell y'all because last week I asked you, were you watching it? And I was excited for it to get going. But then now when, when one side of the house picks on the other side and is really hateful and nasty, I am not going to support that. Nope, not going to do it. I can watch other things, right? The same thing happened last year with, was it Keanu? Is that how you say his name? Yeah, same thing happened last year. So it's like, okay, I'm not doing another repeat of last year. Luckily, he kept winning competitions, so he stuck around. But Brooke and I were prepared to stop watching it last year, but he did really good at competitions and stuck around to the almost the end. Okay, there's that. So cute. Now all we have left is the embellishments. Tomorrow, okay. So tomorrow is going to show the explosion with Angela. Yeah, her explosions, I don't even understand why they brought her back. She just is, she targets people. She did this the last time, and it was so awful. And I'm like, why would you bring somebody back that attacks people like that? I don't get it. Like, are people not applying to be on the show anymore? Is that why they're bringing back people that act so disrespectful? I don't know. I would be so ashamed if she was my mother. I'm just saying. Where am I going to put this one? I get a little too passionate about my reality shows, but hey Margaret, have you been watching Below Deck? That's one that I haven't seen lately. I got to find a spot for this one. I clearly positioned, I'm just going to add another one over here, I think. Let me think. No, I'm going to go ahead and put it here. I'll make it fit. Okay, what do y'all think? Super cute, right? So Janet says, this is a cute stamp set. Did not have it on my list. It is so, so, so cute. Look at it again. It's so fun. Not scary at all. It has this little image here. So we did not use this image or the leaves, but oh my gosh, it's so cute. Like I said, this is one that I'll keep forever. I've been going through my stuff, like I said, to purge, and I just have this whole stack of sets that I will never part with ever. And I'm trying to get all of them in one location. Danielle says that it's all about ratings. Well, you know what though? Here's the thing. Then if people will stop watching it, then they won't get the ratings, right? I'm not watching any of the live. Like normally when I'm down here working, I could watch the live feeds, right? Because I'm on Paramount. I'm not watching the live feeds because I'm not supporting that behavior. Yeah. I don't know why people like the drama. I don't. Debbie says the only thing they watch is DVDs. DVDs? We don't even have a DVD player in our house now. So cute. I just love that face. Okay. Some housekeeping notes. Let's see. Let me show you. So today I broke down and ordered the product of the month, even though I don't support a lot of flowers anymore. Because I was able to get it for $5, I ordered it today. We'll see if I use it. I don't know. But if you like flowers, that is a stamp set you can get for $5 when you spend $75. Last week's pick of the week was this product here. That was a lot of product, right? Our winner was Rena. Congrats, Rena. I did email her earlier today and told her that she was the winner. I just need her address and I will ship those items out to her. So that was last week. Now this week's pick of the week product is, I've got it here. Let me move these over. So let me make this smaller so you guys can actually see the product. Okay, so Where'd the comments? Where'd the comments go? It does that. I don't know what happens, but it disappears on me. Y'all disappear. Okay, so it includes the Fun for Fall stamp set. So it does not include the dies, okay? If you want the dies, you'll have to purchase those, whoever wins this. But it is the stamp set, which is so cute. It also includes this fabric basket. This is poppy cotton fabric, a pack of linen thread, and a chip stand. So all you have to do is fill out that form. I use random number generator to draw the winner. So I don't personally go through every entry. All I do is download the entries, put the number of how many entries we had. Now this week we had a few more, which means you guys must have really liked Halloween. This week we got up to 200, I believe it was 209 entries. And so Rena was our winner. For last week's, not this week's. This is this week's. So you have until now, until next Monday evening, technically kind of Tuesday morning. Hey, I love Michael Landon and I loved Highway to Heaven. Oh my gosh, that brings back so many memories. Don't you love his daughter also? She was in Yellowstone. Couldn't understand her talking in half of that show, but okay, so there is that. And the link will also be on my blog tomorrow. So if you can't find this pick of the week, just go to my blog tomorrow. It's going to be in that blog post where I post all the information about this box. Okay, so it's in that blog post. What else do I need to tell you? I think that's it. We have prizes to give away. Me, myself, and I. And then I'm going to show you the cards that I received this week. Stephanie, are you still here? Is it okay if I show the July swap cards? And if Debbie's not here, or not Debbie, if Stephanie, if you're not here. Oh, you know what? I did see that Little House on the Prairie was being remade, but I'm not real sure how I feel about that. I have not watched it. I don't know. I kind of don't really support remaking something that was so well loved, right? Yeah, I don't know. Stephanie, are you here? Is it okay if I show the cards? Okay, so I'm going to move this aside. We're going to do the live drawing. Let me grab the prizes real quick. We're all showing our age, aren't we, by talking about Highway to Heaven and Little House on the Prairie. I don't even think Brooke and Chase are even familiar with either of those, right? Okay, so Stephanie says wait a week. Okay, I'll wait a week on sharing the Christmas and July swaps. I'm glad I asked, right? Okay. I'm going to get the prizes out. Let me leave this one here. And then, so the Designer Series paper, the Chick-a-majig. Be thinking about which prize you want. Yeah, be thinking about which prize you want because I'm going to go pull the entries now. So give me about a minute to get those entries, okay? Where am I going? I have to think about it for just a second. And I'll tell you how many entries we have in case you want to know. So we have 178 entries and it is officially closed, okay? Let me get my timer out here. And I'm going to download these and then I'll just copy and paste them in. Today is the 21st. Okay, I'm almost done. I just got to copy the names now. Copy and paste. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. Wait, let me turn the volume up. Okay. Screen share. Where are you? There we are. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh, what happened? Congrats, Melissa. You are the first winner. Which item would you like? I'm going to remove the screen share. And you have 3 minutes. Oh, Peggy, I agree about Matlock. That is completely different than what... that's completely different than the old Matlock, right? Matlock. Yeah, completely different. Yeah, I wasn't going to watch that, but I am watching it. Okay, so Melissa is our first winner. You have 3 minutes to claim your prize. There you are. I see you. So which item would you like? A, B, C, D, E, or F? And yeah, you won. Yes, you won. Which item would you like? Yeah, so we're just waiting to hear which item she likes. While we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and draw the next winner because she's here, right? Yeah. So she just said, I'm here. I won. So we're just waiting to hear which item she wants. Okay, so let me go back to the screen share. And here we go. The second winner. Oh my gosh. Margaret, are you still here? You have not won in a long time. Hopefully you're still here. So Margaret is our second winner. Thank you for the coffee tip, whomever sent that. Right now it doesn't tell me who, but I did see that I received a coffee tip. So thank you so much. So Melissa, which item did you choose? You want the paper? Okay. So Melissa wants the paper. And now Margaret is our second winner. So Margaret, which item would you like? Oh, I got to set the timer again. So Margaret, are you still here? There you are. Okay, which item would you like? So which chick candy item do you want? So you've got A, B, C, E, or F. So Margaret's here. We know she's going to claim her prize. While she's deciding which item she wants. Oh, you want the chick stand. You got it. Okay. Margaret wants the chick stand. You've got it. Congrats. Okay, so let me pull up the form again. Or the screen. Okay, wait. I just clicked on the wrong thing. Where did it go? There it is. Wait. There it is. I'm like, where's that screen at? Okay, here we go. Next winner. Congrats, Renee. You are our third winner. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen. You have 3 minutes to claim your prize. So you have your choice of A, B, E, or F. And let me minimize this. Okay, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so Renee is our third winner. Which item would you like? I'm going to put the claim form up for everyone that won. So I'll need you got your addresses, guys. Oh goodness, what is that? Okay. Okay, is Renee here? While we're waiting to hear from Renee, I'm going to go take a peek really quick and see if we had any downline fill out the form. I should have posted a link to the team earlier today. Hey, we actually had 6 people enter to win. So I'm going to do a drawing for the team. Well, technically we only had 5 because one is not actually a downline. Okay, so did we hear from Renee? Is Renee here? I did make the labels for the new Stampin' Blends, Gloria. They're already on my website. Yeah. Do you want the link to them? If you want to shoot me an email, or they're on my website, I'll get you the link real quick while we're waiting for Renee. She still has about a minute left to, let's see. What am I getting you? All of a sudden the thought just went right out my head. You want the labels for the Stampin' Blend markers. Yeah. So it's under Print Library. And copy. Okay, here you go. So it's on this page on my website. If you can't find it, let me know. A pot pie? Wow. That sounds good. Okay, Renee's time is up. Renee, I'm so sorry. If you watch the recording later, I'm really sorry. I don't see your comment. Yeah, and the time is up. So I'm so sorry. We're going to draw another name. So let me share my screen again. Now I know why I can't see y'all, because I have multiple Google windows open. I was wondering what was going on. Okay, here we go. Did I just mark on that? No. Whew, that was scary. You are our next winner. You have 3 minutes to claim your prize. Your choices are A, B, E, F. Let me take this off here. Okay, I've reset the timer. Hey, Becky, how are you? Hey, you didn't call me last week. Did you still want to talk? Okay, Sue Ann, you are our next winner. A, B, either or, E or F. You're here. Okay. So, Melissa, here is the form to fill out, or you can email me. I'll type my email too. Either or. Congrats to all of our winners. Okay, so there's my email. But you want the box, you want this one? You want the festive tags? Is that what you want? So if you could let me know if it's either A, B, E, or F. Yeah, because I don't know which is box of the month. Are you talking about this box of the month? Yeah, I can make this a little smaller. Sorry about that. Um, yes, F. You got it. Okay, perfect. Whoops. Okay, so next week, these will go back into the container for next week. And now I'm going to show you, I got to take out some of the, for those of you that won, here's the link to complete the form to claim your Chic candy. And now I'm going to show the cards or the gifts that I received in the past couple weeks. I do have to take out a couple swap cards because I need to wait until next week to share. Let's see. Well, I'm just going to kind of, I'm going to open them up and then, okay, so this first card is from Cindy, and this is not a team swap. This is a thank you, I believe. This is a thank you. So she is thanking me for her Chic stand and her embellishments. So she won some Chic candy. Look how beautiful this is. I love how this opens up, right? Yeah, really cool. Thank you, Cindy. The next card is from Vicky, and isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh. So this is thanking me for the poo basket that she won. She won Chic candy. Oh, I forgot about the team stuff. The next card is from Patricia, and this is a thank you for the patriotic teeny tiny fabric basket. Isn't this beautiful? Thank you. The next card is from Terry. Terry, how are you doing? This is a 4th of July card. Isn't that beautiful also? My next card is from Debbie in Kansas, saying thank you for the gift that she won, the Chic candy. That's so cute. And let's see, the next card, I have to wait because that's a team swap, a Christmas in July card. That card I have to wait. I've only received a couple, I think. Yeah. The next card is from Cindy also. Wait till you guys see this. This is so cute. This is not Stampin' Up, but that's okay. We won't tell anybody, right? Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. Hey there, sweet cheeks. It's so cute. So that was a, I think it's a thank you and thinking of you card. Super cute. Okay, that's it for the cards. And then what did I got some, so Michelle sent me, I told David, I said, he was eyeing this last night, and I said, you cannot have those Skittles. I have to show them on my video. So wait till you guys see this. So she sent some Skittles, and then she sent me this really nice card. And she also sent me this. Cliffy, the one that you sent me last month is over there on my shelf over there. And now Michelle has sent me this one. So thank you, Michelle. Look, there's Miss Bella. So it's got a little Post-it note. It's got an ink pen, a calendar. So now I have 2 different types. Yeah, isn't that fun? And I love this card. She sent me some little stickers too. I love it that I'm sure that you did these yourself, right? I've taken a couple classes on how to do the stickers, and then I can never retain it. I can't remember it. But inside here is a thank you. Isn't that cute? So thank you, everyone, for the stuff that you sent me. And my husband, Michelle, will appreciate those. Not that I don't eat them, but he will likely eat them before me, because I'm trying to limit myself to like just a little bit of candy every day. Just a little bit. Just a bite or two, right? Yeah, I'm really trying to keep my blood sugar down. Okay, one more thing before we sign off. I did have some downline enter to win the live chick candy. Believe it or not, I did. I had let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Let's see. I need to draw the winner. But I messed up on this, guys. So, downline girls, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the manual things because I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah. So I've got your names. I know who entered to win. I'll get back with you. So next week I'll be better prepared. But whoever wins is going to get this this drawstring bag. There was 5 of them. So the 6th person was not. So linen thread and this drawstring bag. And next week I'll be more organized. Yeah. Okay. Any last minute questions? Any information that I forgot to share with you guys? Yeah, I actually messed up the form, so I have to. There was 5 ladies that entered to win on my team, so I know all of them very well. Yeah, so I will, and I'll tell you guys who won next week. But I messed up the form, so I can't even do the drawing live because I deleted the names. But I have the email, so I know who entered to win. That's what I get for multitasking. Let's see. I'm just scrolling back and looking at comments really quick to see if I missed anything. Thank you. You're very welcome. Cliffy, I hope you're doing okay. If I missed your question, shoot me an email. Renee says that I miss it. I'm sorry, Renee, you did. We have the timer now, and unfortunately, the timer ran out and then some. Let's see. Okay, I don't see any other questions, but like I said, earlier when I was making the project, I may have missed some questions or some comments. So if I missed anything, you can shoot me an email. The project PDF will be available tomorrow. Danielle says she'll have to go back and watch the replay. Send you an email. Okay, Margaret, I hope everything's okay. I am still doing, Lorna, I sent you 2 emails. So I think maybe your email must be blocking me because I even sent you another email this morning asking if you've got my email. So yes, I'm still doing Chick Rewards, but it's possible my emails to you are going into your spam folder because I emailed you again this morning because that's what I was expecting is that maybe my emails are going into your spam. So it can either be going into your spam or if you use Gmail, it could be going under some of those other, because like when you're in Gmail, you have primary, you have promotions, you have social, you have updates, and you have forums. I hate all those categories, by the way. I guess I could turn them off. So I could be under one of those categories. Yeah. So yeah, I emailed you because I had a question about one of them. Cindy says, I finally figured out how to get my name on the wheel for prizes. Great. So hopefully you just heard my response, Lorna. I hope so. Yeah, hope you're still here. Okay, I will see you guys again next Tuesday, same time, same place. I will not have another, well, I might, you know what? I might have a sewing video this week. I did film it, I did edit it, but I still have to do the photos. So I might actually post a sewing video on how to make actually this basket because my previous, I shared a video on how to make this one, you know, a couple weeks ago, but this one is a different size than the one I've made in the past. And I boxed the corners a little differently. So I did refilm a video just to show the latest of how I'm making them now. But I don't know. It depends on how the week goes. Am I going to start doing the Whimsy workshop again? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just now starting to work full time again. And that is a very big project. I do need to talk to Marissa about it. I do need to talk to her about it, right? It's a pretty big commitment, to be honest. So I'm not saying no. I would love to do it again. I do need to talk to her and see what her thoughts are, because I really could use a thank you tutorial for my customers. Because right now I'm just sending an email and saying thank you. So I really do need a tutorial. But it is a huge commitment. It is a lot of work. But yeah, so it's not off the table. It's not off the table yet. Yeah. And thank y'all so much for your patience. I know the past 2 years have just been like I said, my office has been, this whole studio, I wish I could show you the other side of the room. I wonder, can I? I can't show you that side. So here's what I'll do. Next week, I'm going to switch my my desk around and show you that side. Now, I'll be honest and tell you, some of you are going to say, well, why did you move your cardstock? Because hello, the sun is bleaching out the cardstock. So a few years ago when I moved in here, somebody said, you know, the sun's going to bleach out your cardstock. And I was like, okay, if you think so. No, I mean, well, kind of sort of, I rolled my eyes. Well, they were right. My cardstock was getting bleached. So I had to completely move my shelves. And instead of having the cardstock on the top, I moved it down lower so that there's no chance that the sun is going to come in and shine on that cardstock. Cliffy says she's doing pretty good. That's good. Okay, Lorna found my email. Good. Okay, I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys again for being here. I'll see you next week. Have a great night.